I'm getting rid of my fish tank.
If you don't know, this is my dad's insane 150-gallon mixed reef.
Special plan for this spot right here.
Feels really weird not to have a fish tank here.
Okay, now it's time to add our zoas on our frag rack in the 10 gallon. We're gonna drain the water about halfway. Hey guys, welcome back to Colson Critters. I'm Colson Smith, and in today's video, as you saw by the title and thumbnail, I'm getting rid of my fish tank. But not all of them, just one. Before we get in the video though, I do want to show you guys this ICP test. Coral View actually sent it to me, so we're gonna go ahead and use it on the tank behind me here.
If you don't know, this is my dad's insane 150-gallon mixed reef.
Full of SPS, LPS, and soft corals.
We're gonna be doing the ICP test on this saltwater aquarium.
Basically, the ICP test is gonna get the nitty-gritty details that's in our water. If you don't wanna see this part of the video, just skip ahead to the timestamp down below. Okay, the first thing you do is super easy, and you just register your account online. You just go to Marine Fauna, their website, and just register. You just need your email and make a password. Then we're gonna go ahead and open it up. It comes with all of this here, which may look like a lot. However, it's not that bad. Okay, first things first, you're gonna open up the box, and you're gonna see a bunch of these vials here. So this one here is gonna be for your RO, the one with the red cap. You're gonna get two other ones that you're gonna fill up with your tank water. You're gonna fill these up using this syringe and this filter here. So you're gonna go ahead and do that for those two. And then the last vial, the big one here, is just gonna be filled up with tank water, just sinking it in the tank and actually filling it up that way. So like I said before, make sure you register your account. You can just scan the QR code or just go to their website. And then it's gonna come with some packing labels, and it also comes with these stickers here. So this is the instructions, but the stickers here, so these three are gonna go on the 3 saltwater ones, and then that's for the RO water. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up some of these vials. I said we're gonna be doing it on my dad's tank, so let's go ahead and fill up the syringe. All right, we got these two filled up to the brim with the water. Now we're gonna add, or grab the bigger one and fill it with the tank water. Not least, we gotta fill up the RO water, which we have it down here. Now that we got them all filled up, we're gonna go ahead and add each label to each vial. So the red one's gonna go to the red one, and the 3 blue ones to the 3 saltwater ones. So I'll be right back. I only have one hand, so I'll go ahead and put them on. So you're gonna go ahead and put all of your vials in the box like so. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to close this with one hand. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and peel this sticker off. This is the shipping label. Pop it on the top here. We're gonna tape this shut and bring it to the postal service. You guys know the results of the ICP test when it gets back to me, but now let's get into the video. This is the tank we will be taking down, and I know we've had this tank for a while. It's been set up for several years now, and we've done a lot of videos with it, but as you can see, it kind of looks very poopy, and that's because I haven't really been taking care of it, knowing I have future plans for this spot coming up. I don't want to give you guys too much information, but I have a special plan for this spot right here. So I have to take down this 20 gallon, unfortunately. We're gonna be moving all the corals into my dad's tank and into my 10 gallon temporarily, and just kind of situating them. So let's, first things first, unplug everything. We got pretty much everything unplugged, but before we go and take the tank out, we gotta get rid of some of these corals and fish, or not get rid of, but take them out. So we're gonna put the blue star leopard grass in my 10 gallon for now, and then we're gonna put all the inverts. Some of them will go into my 10 gallon, and some of them will put back in my dad's tank. I did put some of his inverts in my tank originally for this treatment he was doing, so we can put some of them back. So let's try to catch this fish, and we'll put him in the 10 gallon. All right, let's see if I can do this on camera. I might have to turn the camera off and try to catch him off camera. Okay, so I got lucky and caught him before he ended up burying in the sand. So time to add him into the 10 gallon. I'm not gonna be doing any acclimation process because it's literally the exact same water in both tanks, so he should be good. Hopefully he'll get along with my clownfish and the goby for a couple of weeks. All right, next thing is gonna be the coral. So the zoas, I'm all gonna put on this frag rack and just put them in my 10 gallon on the frag rack. And then my Euphilia, like my torches and my hammers, are gonna go in my dad's tank, as well as this SPS piece right here, and these 2 shells. Okay, so I got my torches out of the water here. And as you can see, this tank is pretty dirty, so just as a precaution, we're gonna be taking this toothbrush and scrubbing off all of the algae that are on these torches. There's not much on them, but just in case. And I'm not too worried because my dad has a ton of tangs in the tank that will help take care of it anyway. But just in case, as a precaution, we're gonna go ahead and scrub it off with the toothbrush. All right, so now I got my torches. Go ahead and add them to the frag rack. Okay, now it's time to add our zoas on our frag rack in the 10 gallon. I have a ton of zoas that I've collected over the time I've had this tank, so I'm gonna have a lot of zoas on this frag rack. I don't even know if they'll all fit on here. These were Oompa Loompas that were given to me by one of my coworkers. Shout out to you, Josh. Oompa Loompas are definitely one of my favorite zoas. We got a bunch of different kinds of zoas. I don't even know what half of these are because they are closed up. Some of them have frag plugs and some of them don't, so I'm just kind of putting them on here and hoping that they'll stay on here per se. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this acro that I had in here as well. The Monty's doing really well in here, and this Kelly Green's doing pretty well. So I'm gonna put it right here and we'll see what happens. If it starts to die, I'll move it into my dad's tank. My dad does have a huge colony of this though, so I'm not too worried if it does die because I got this from his tank anyway. I don't know if it's gonna stay here. I might have to find a different spot for it. I'm gonna find a spot for this and I'll be back. All right, so I got it to fit in right there. I'm hoping it doesn't fall. If it does, I'll have to glue it in. But now we're gonna put the Blasto, the piece that I have in my dad's tank, as well as some of my chalices. Okay, now that we've gotten all of the livestock pretty much out of the tank, we're gonna drain the water about halfway and pull out all of our inverts and the rock. So let's get to draining the water. All right, now let's take out the rock. Now that the rock's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all of our inverts, like the cucumber and the peppermint shrimp and all the hermit crabs. Now that we got all the rock out, sand out, all the livestock out, we're gonna go ahead and take off some of the equipment and add it to my 10 gallon. Starting with the Nero. We're actually gonna put this Nero on my 10 gallon, which might be a little overkill, but we'll just turn it down really low flow, and I think it'll be a nice addition to my 10 gallon. We got the Nero on the tank here. I have it running at 5% for now, and I'll slowly ramp it up just because I know the tank's not used to this much flow. But honestly, this is really nice, and it definitely kicked up a lot of algae and detritus and leftover fish food that was stuck in the rock. The next thing I'm going to be putting on the 10 gallon here is going to be my ice cap ATO, the Auto Ease ATO. So that way I don't have to top off on my 10 gallon anymore. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I got the ice cap ATO on here already. It was super easy to reattach it to this tank. All I had to do was move the tube really right over to this one and move the sensor right over, and I'm good to go. Now this is gonna be everything I'm adding to my 10 gallon. The rest of this will, well, you guys will see in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But now it's time to get this tank out of here and move it just off the shelf, get this all cleaned up for something coming up. I got the light shut off, so let's get the light out of here first. All right, now that we get the light out of here, it's a lot easier for me to get in the tank. I believe what's left is just kind of the heater, the skimmer, and that's about it, and the main pump. So I'm gonna take all those things out, drain the water in the back, drain the water here, and I'll get back to you guys when this is all done. All right, this is all cleaned off. Feels really weird not to have a fish tank here, but make sure you guys stay tuned for what's gonna come next. So we got our 4 torches there, chalice again, that's the Roger Rampage Space Invader. I got my other chalice that was in my 10 gallon for a little bit, but I put him there. That's the Master Blaster, I believe it's called. And then I have the candy cane right there. We got our frog spawn, our Blasto, and then our Easter egg chalice, and that's it. So that's all the stuff that I put in the 150 gallon. So with that being said, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit those post notifications because you're not gonna wanna miss what's going in that spot. I'm super excited for it. Yeah, till next time, peace.